Welcome everyone to this really classic Kiss song. Frankly, if you're not a Kiss fan, I'd still look at some of these rhythm parts. They're fantastic, the way they put these pieces together. So for this is the live version, so this is off their first live album. So we'll be tuned down to an E flat, A flat, D flat, and so forth. So tune all your strings 1/2 step down. All right, let's get into the lick. The way this starts out with, we're going to take the 6th string at the 3rd fret, slide it to 2, and then we'll hit open. All right, the next part, we're going to go to the 4th string, hit 2, then open, then 2, 5, 4, back to 2. So all together we have this. Idea there. What you want to do, that open 6, when you go to the 4th, you want to mute it, okay? You don't want to let it ring, so you just kind of use your thumb to press against it as you're hitting the 2nd fret of that 4th string. Then they go into a G chord, and we're not going to hit the 3rd on this, so you won't be hitting the 2nd fret of the 5th string. You kind of mute that. And you don't have to go all the way down, just do the 6th, 4th, and 3rd string. Alright, now we're into the rhythm. Alright, so this rhythm is like a rock and roll rhythm. We're going to be on an E, and we're going to put our pinky up to the 11th fret, all right? We're going to hit 2 on the E, pinky, and then off, and then 2 more on the E, then pinky, then off. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We're not really stopping. I'm doing that to show you this rhythm because it's a little, you really got to get that down. We're going to do that a total of 3 times. After we pull off the 3rd 11 and hit 9 and 7 again, we're going to do this little lick. We'll go 9, hammer on to 11, and then we'll go to 9, double stop on the 4th and 3rd string to 11, back to 9, and back to 11. Alright, so we have this together very slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, cool rhythm. So we're going to do that same rhythm here. Then what we do is we're going to move up to the 5th fret on the 4th string, do 5, 4, and 2. And then we're going to do the same notes. That's a G, F sharp to E. We're going to do the same note because our middle finger is right in position. We'll move up to the 6th string and just do like we did in the intro. Alright, so together it should be like this. So together it should sound like this. And then you're back in that open E lets you get back to your rhythm. So they'll do that twice, and then after the notes they'll go into the chorus. So let me take it from the notes and I'll go into the chorus. So what we're doing there is we come out of the notes, to an F sharp, to a B. These are just power chords. Back to our F sharp, and then G kind of muted and bring it up. And then we're going to do a rock and roll A. Then what we're going to do is a little walk down to E. We'll go on the 6th string 3-2 to open. Then we're going to just hit that G to take us back to A. Alright, then we hit our A, and then we're going to do a little walk up. A to B flat, and then B. Now, while this is Paul's playing this part, Ace is down here doing an A. Alright, so you can see that A part. Ace always plays opposite of Paul with an inversion, so it's a great way to fill the song if you got 2 guitars. Alright, Ace's solo is fantastic, and I'll do it at speed and then I'll show you what we're doing. Quickly, the rhythm underneath is E and A. So that's what Paul Stanley's doing this. And even in the breaks, they're going to hit an E, stop, A, stop, E, stop, A, stop. So that's the rhythm under the lead and the stop part, if you will, that's going into the outro. So the solo under the first E starts like this. We're going to take the 2nd string at 15. And I've got my notes. I'll upload this so you can follow along. So what we're going to do is hit 15, bend it up, then we'll hit it again with a bend up and a release to 12. And what we're going to do after we release to 12 is hit 14 on the 3rd string. So we've done that twice. The next one, we're going to go to the 1st string at 15, and he'll hit it and bend it and release, and then hit it again with another bend and release. Then what we're going to do is go 12 to 15 on the 2nd string with a hammer on and a pull-up, and then 14 to 12. Alright? So we have this all together slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so slowly we have this all together. Okay, so then what he does after he pulls off from 14, he's going to go to 12 on the 5th string, hammer on to 14, hit 12 twice on the 4th string. Then we're going to go back to the 5th string with the hammer on from 12 to 14. Then we'll hit 12 on the 4th string and a 14 pull off to 12. And hand up on 14 on the 5th string. So all together it should sound like this. Okay, again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to do the first section again. Now what we're going to do is we're going to hammer on the 5th string, 12 to 14, and then hit 12 on the 4th string. Then we'll hit 12 again on the 4th string, hammer to 14, end up on 12 on the 3rd string. And then what we're going to do, bend 14 with a release and a pull off to 12, and hit 14 on the 4th string. Alright, so we have this together slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. So they're going to hit an E here and stop. So what Ace does is he takes the 3rd and 2nd string and gives it a bend up together. And then just a hammer on from open to 2. Alright. It's called a twill. Then we're going to hit an A. And what he does is this. So he's going to take that 4th string, bend it up, and then he'll hit it again with a bend and a release to 2. That's on the 3rd string. Quickly to 4 on the 4th. And then back to 4, pull off to 2 on the 3rd string, end up on 4 again on the 4th. And then 2 for some vibrato. So all together slowly. 1, 2, 3. Alright, then our E comes. Now what he does is he's going to move back to that 15th fret, 12th position. We're going to hit 15 and then 12, 15, back to 12 with a hammer on and pull off. End up back on 15 on the 2nd. Same thing. End up on 14. Same thing, 12 to 14 this time, 3rd string. Then what he does is a pull off from 14 to 12 and ends up on 14 on the 5th. So it should sound like this slowly. Alright, you can kind of hear that pattern in there. Then we're back to another A. Then what we're going to do is very similar to what we did the first time with 4 bent and then bent up again and released, pulled off to 2. That's on the 3rd string and end up on 4 on the 4th. Then what he does is a hammer on from 2 to 4 with the twill. And then the rhythm stops. So now you've got the rhythm, you've got the lead. Like I said, I'll upload my notes. They're going to go back into the chorus. Alright, and then they'll go out with the lick. Yeah! So I hope everyone enjoys. Wonderful song.